All right, some people have an issue with Isiah Thomas ranking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Julius Erving as tougher competition than Michael Jordan. And fifth was Michael Jordan. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. I'm obviously from Detroit. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, check our NBA Talk playlist. This might go in the Retro Hoop playlist as well, too. And he's exactly right. You can go back and look. They dominated the Bulls, his entire damn near career. And there were times that Jordan would check Isiah, and Isiah would give Jordan buckets. What you got to understand is, in hindsight, it's like saying a great college basketball player, or a college basketball player, and he went on to be a great basketball player. Like they ranked Michael Jordan, I think ESPN said he was the greatest college basketball player of all time. That's bullshit. But it's hard to separate in hindsight his college career and his professional career. Once you do it in the pros, everybody think he was a great college, high school basketball player. It's not the case. All right? They can't separate from what Jordan did in the 90s from the 80s. That's what you got to understand. The 80s, only teams that made the finals outside the Pistons every year, the Celtics, the Lakers, the Sixers. I think Houston made it one year, and then it was the Pistons. That was it. In the 80s, Michael Jordan was no competition to Isiah Thomas until the tail end when they start competing a little bit harder, but the Lakers were the team. The Bostons were the team to beat for the Pistons to get to the Lakers. You can make a case that he should have beat the Lakers 2 years in a row and then beat the Trailblazers in the finals. But they cheated him. He hurt his ankle, and he went on to score 28 points in a quarter, I think it was, or something like that. It was a finals record at the time, probably still is. And then they called a bull job call on Bill Laimbeer, on Kareem. But you gotta understand, Magic Kareem was dominant. Magic was a great player. Kareem was a very good player, good defensively, offensively. You look at the Celtics, man. Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale. Older Bill Walton. They had Robert Perry. They had an excellent squad. And these were all-time great teams. You got to understand, it's kind of like them and LeBron now, where they was pushing for LeBron to make the finals. They will get the Celtics and the Lakers calls every year because Larry and Magic took the NBA from here. Remember, the finals was on tape delay. And until Magic and Bird carried their college rivalry to the professionals, now the NBA finals is on regular TV on regular time, maybe with a little delay for cussing and all that. So Bird took the league from here, Magic, to here. So you can't really say no player is greater than Bird if you're talking about greatness, because without Bird and Magic coming along, and both of them, Jordan don't do what he do. Maybe Jordan take the NBA from tape delay to the finals, and then maybe a Kobe and Shaq takes it to the international level like Jordan did. Without them, the NBA is still 20, 30 years behind from where they are now. The Magic and Bird sped the NBA up 20, 30 years. And when you hear people talking about, LeBron, but they don't know shit at all. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak if you don't know your history. And you have to understand in that 10-year period from 80 to 89, that was hard. And Dr. J was a great player as well too, revolutionary player. So he right. Look at his head to head. He owned Jordan. How many playoff series they owned Jordan? Their competition was the Celtics, and then getting the finals with the Lakers, and so even Bernard King was tough for the Pistons when they were trying to make that jump and they lost to him. Motherfucker averaged 50 points in the series damn near. In a 5-game series, Bernard King averaged 50 damn points. I think game 1 he had like 40-some points. Every other game after that, I believe, was 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Bernard King was just robbed like Isiah Thomas. The wrist and then Achilles for Isiah Thomas, and Bernard King was the knees. At one point, he was in Utah, and they just thought they had to get rid of him to make room for Karl Malone and John Stockton, which was stupid to me. But, people got to understand, you got to separate what Jordan was from what he was during the Isiah era, and then what he was then what he became. It's a guy on the truth Isiah Thomas speaking out on. And I understand, people got to understand he mad at Jordan because Jordan instantly took Chicago away from him. He was in Detroit, and, Chicago was still, his city, and then Jordan instantly took it away. So there's some jealousy and some envy there. But to be honest, that list probably legit. That's legit. Jordan wasn't nothing in the 80s. Isiah paved the way for Jordan. He beat up Bird. He beat up Magic. He paved the way for Jordan to come into the 90s. Maybe if it was no Isiah Thomas, Jordan would have prematurely made the finals. In what, 87, 88, he would have lost to the Lakers. 88, 89, he would have lost to the Lakers again because they wasn't ready. 89, 90, they probably would have won the finals against Terry Porter and Clyde Drexler and Ducksworth and them in the front. So Jordan might, if it wasn't for Isiah, Jordan might be 7-2 in finals. Because legit, they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready for Magic. Or maybe they weren't ready for Magic twice. You know, maybe they were 7-2 in finals. And then that's the honest truth. People got to go back and look. Isiah used to get Jordan buckets. He was a tough player, but I mean, that's just what it was. So I feel him. I understand there's some envy there. People act like jealousy and emotions and envy is they trying to treat it like taboo. Come on, those are natural human emotions, and it's natural human. Everybody get jealous and envious and all that. But if somebody took your city from you instantly, you won a high school, probably won a high school state championship, won a title at Indiana, you know, and then won a few titles in the NBA when you weren't supposed to. The NBA was rigged for Magic and Bird every year. It was rigged for Jordan. But you gotta understand, when San Antonio made their way, it wasn't rigged for them. When Detroit made their way in the 80s and 2004, it wasn't rigged for them. That's just what it is. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, and video request. All my social media links in the description. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group. Check that out. Want to make a donation? Best way to donate, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App is CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time we go. All right, some may not know, but we got blocked from going live because we had some of the fight playing in the background this past Saturday on the Tank and Leo Santa Cruz Carter. Is it either the New York fight on ESPN Plus? But it was a mistake. But now we can't go live until something change. Let something change until January 29th, basically February. So I want you guys to follow me on Sportscasters, SportsCastr, and I'll put the link in the description. That'll be the first link. Or you can follow me on Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0. And I'll be doing my live streams both there at the same time. So any live football, basketball, you know, anything in between that, make sure you check out Sportscaster for your boy. Check it out. I'll put that little thumbnail or little thing on the screen, but the link will be in the description. They monetize from day one. It's a YouTube alternative, so I will be there permanently. So I might be going live there and YouTube if I get my channel back or my live stream back at the same time. Appreciate everybody, but Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0, link in the description, and Sportcaster, link in the description. If you want to press the link, it is on sportscaster.com. It's just Goodfellas Sports, one word. Appreciate it. We gone.